Hey everybody, it's Noah from Extreme Terrain. This is a close look at the 4-inch drop sniper running boards in textured black, fitting the 2005 and newer Tacoma double cab. Now if your Tacoma is in need of a set of really low drop double steps to make getting in and out of the front and the back easier, then this set of 4-inch drop sniper running boards is a great addition to make to your build. These running boards aren't your average set. They actually have a 4-inch drop on each step. Now this is perfect for you people who need the step to be a lot lower, and they can look a little different for everybody, whether it's because you've got little kiddos who need a little boost to get into the back seat, or you're lifted so high that you yourself need a step to get in the door, then these sniper running boards will work very, very well for you. These are actually designed to hold a lot of weight as well, and there was a lot of consideration put into the overall build of these steps. Now, according to the site, these were engineered to be safe when unloading heavy boxes or heavy cargo or anything like that, and they won't bend or bow even under some serious stress. Next, let's talk about the construction aspect of these running boards. Obviously, if they're designed to hold some weight, they're going to need to be made from metal, and these are actually a really large and pretty hefty option in the grand scheme of running boards, which is a good thing in this case. All that metal that you see here is steel, and it's coated in a textured black powder coat. Now that coating has a dual purpose. It's going to keep the steps from corroding and getting beat up easily, and it's going to create an anti-slip surface for your shoe when it's wet or when it's raining out. Now, smooth or plastic steps can be really slippery when they get wet, so having a textured finish is a huge perk. Now, the 4-inch drop step design is engineered to take the strain off the user's knees when getting in and out as well. And then lastly, these are designed to use the factory mounting locations and their drop-in with no drilling or modification required. These running boards come in around $300 for the pair. Now, this price is definitely on the lower end for dual side steps, and these even have a really dramatic drop compared to a lot of other options out there. So if you're looking for a low drop, these are a great choice, especially at this price point. Moving on to the install, you're only in for a difficulty of 1 out of 3 wrenches and about 30 minutes for your install time. Now, this is a nice and easy job that can be done in the driveway with no issues or no special tools and skills. Plus, we're going to show you how to do it. Next up, let's head over to the shop and check out the install process step by step.
For this install, you will need an impact, 3/8 1/4-inch adapter if necessary, 13mm socket, and a 13mm ratcheting wrench. What's up guys, today we're going to be installing some running boards on our Tacoma, so let's get started. So we're going to start things off by installing our support brackets to hold our boards onto the truck itself. Now our front bracket here is going to be labeled with either a PF or a DF, that's driver's front or passenger front, and it's going to look different than our other 2 brackets. For each side it's going to have this separation here for the 2 mounting points on the body itself. And our middle and rear brackets are both going to look the same. They're just going to be labeled P or D, that's passenger or driver, and they're going to have the mounting bracket look like this. So we'll go ahead and get these mounted, and then we'll go from there. So we're going to start with our front bracket here. We're going to get lined up with our 2 threaded holes here that are already on our body. And we're going to grab our supplied 13mm bolt with a lock washer and flat washer. And go ahead and thread those into each mounting hole. You get them hand tight for now. Now we can go ahead and get our middle bracket installed. And again, lining up with the threaded inserts here. And supplied 13mm bolts, lock washers and flat washers. We'll go ahead and get these bolted down. Get hand tight. Get our second one in. Now we'll go ahead and do the same for our rear bracket. Again, 2 threaded holes right near the rear of our rear door. And we'll go ahead and get that in. Get our other bolt in. So now that we have our brackets loosely in place, it's time to install our board. So we're going to grab our 13mm combo bolts and get those loosely bolted up, make any adjustments we need to make, and then we can tighten everything down. So our boards have these threaded inserts that line up with our brackets, so we'll go ahead and get those in line. Then I like to start with my middle bolt here. Kind of got a feel for it. It's hard to see from underneath, obviously. We'll go ahead and get this one hand tight. Just gonna hold it in place. We'll go ahead and get our back one in place as well. Then we'll go ahead and take care of our other two brackets. So now we'll go ahead and get our rear bracket bolts in place. And get these hand tight. And then we can do the same thing for the front bracket. So now we can go ahead and tighten down our hardware. Now that everything is in place, we've made any adjustments we need to make. We'll go ahead and grab our 13mm socket on our impact and go ahead and start tightening down our hardware. We'll get our bottom mounting bolt here. Now for this backside bolt, you will need a 13mm ratcheting wrench because you can't really reach it with an impact, or you could use a socket if you prefer. Now that we have this tightened down, we can go ahead and do the same thing for the other two brackets. So now once you've completed the process for this side, you can go ahead and repeat these same steps for your other side. Alrighty guys, that about wraps up our review and install of our 4-inch drop sniper running boards in textured black finish for your 05 to current Tacoma double cab. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Tacoma, keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.